1951 World Championship Football Classic. All the thrilling nights and sensational plays brought to you by the National. 60,000 sun-drenched fans are here in the huge Los Angeles Coliseum as the mighty Cleveland Browns, defending world champions, come charging onto the field. And the capable mentor who put them on top, Coach Paul Brown. Jumbo Joe Stadahar, coach of the Los Angeles Rams, seems to be wearing a look of pre-game concern, but he has a handful of aces up his sleeve. Captain Bob Waterfield, passing and kicking specialist. Mr. Outside himself, flashy Glenn Davis. And fullback Dick Horner, averaging better than 6 yards per carry during the season. The Browns will be counting heavily on the capable right arm of Otto Graham. Dub Jones, the man who scored 6 touchdowns against the Chicago Bears this season. And Lou Groza, the man with the magic toe. Now the team captains are meeting down on the field for the toss of the coin. Tony Adamle representing Cleveland, Bob Waterfield, the Los Angeles Rams. Adamle has won the toss, elects to receive. The Browns will be defending the east goal. The Rams will kick off. Woodley Lewis kicks off for Los Angeles, and this thriller from Miller is underway. Cleveland's Ken Carpenter receives at the goal line and returns to the 23, where Andy Robustelli makes the tackle. Immediately, the aerial-minded Otto Graham begins filling the air with passes. Standing behind a wall of blockers, he fires one over the middle, complete to Max Speedy for a first down in the Cleveland 36. A short pass to Lavelli puts the ball on the 49. Then fullback Marion Motley slashes over the midfield stripe to the Los Angeles 46. Second down, 7 yards from the first down. Otto Graham drops back looking for a pass receiver, finds no one clear, tucks the ball under his arm, and lopes up the far sidelines before being run out of bounds on the Rams 35. Again, it's Otto Graham dropping back. He looks. Snaps one straight over the middle to Dante Lavelli for 16 yards. That makes 3 completions in a row for the Cleveland quarterback. From the Los Angeles 19, Dub Jones picks up 1 yard as Don Paul comes in to make the tackle. Second down, 9 yards from a first down, 18 yards from a touchdown. Graham passes incomplete, intended for Lavelli. Now it's third down and 9. Graham hands off to Marion Motley, who lunges over center for a 2-yard pickup. So on fourth down, Lou the Toe Groza comes trotting out of the field to attempt a field goal from the Los Angeles 23. The ball is placed. The kick is up in the air. No good. Wide to the left, and the Los Angeles crowd heaves a sigh of relief. Rams ball on their own 20-yard line. Their first play from scrimmage. Tank Younger picks up 1 yard. Then Captain Bob Waterfield hands off to fullback Dan Toller, who swings around right end for 9 yards and a first down on the Los Angeles 30. 2 line bucks move the ball to the 32. Then Waterfield drops back, cradles the ball, and circles right end before being neatly upset 2 yards shy of a first down. So the Rams go into punt formation. Waterfield gets away a high spiraling kick taken by Cliff Lewis on the Cleveland 21. Lewis returns 13 yards to the Cleveland 34. Then that man, Otto Graham, makes it 4 out of 5 as he passes to Dante Lavelli for a first down on the Los Angeles 49. After 2 Graham passes fall incomplete, Otto drops back for a mighty third down heave. Lavelli is streaking downfield, but just can't quite reach the ball. So on fourth down, Cleveland's Horace Gillum stands in deep punt formation. His towering kick is taken by Tommy Kalminer, who signals for a fair catch on his own 12-yard line. Rams ball first and 10 deep in their own territory. Fullback Dan Toller breaks off right guard for 4 yards. Toller again in the very same play, slashes over the Cleveland for 7 yards and a first down on the 23. From here, Dan Toller slices through left tackle for 14 more and another Los Angeles first down. Now it's Bob Waterfield back. He's rushed, but gets the pass away. Elroy Hirsch makes a great catch, and the Rams, for the first time, are in Cleveland territory. An incomplete pass and a holding penalty places the ball back on the Cleveland 49. Then Waterfield drops way back and arches a long pass goalward that falls incomplete. It's third down now. Waterfield back to pass. Sees an opening, but Cleveland's Bill Willis beats him head-on to halt the play at the 47. On fourth down, Bob Waterfield lifts a spiraling punt that falls into the end zone, and Cleveland takes over 1st and 10 on their own 20. Otto Graham gets good protection, drops the ball into the waiting arms of Marion Motley, but hold on. A backfield in motion penalty nullifies the play and puts the ball back in the Cleveland 15. So on 1st and 15, Ken Carpenter takes a pitch out and picks up 4 yards on a right-end run. Graham steps back to pass, but the Rams come charging in, and Andy Robustelli spins him to the ground for a 3-yard loss. Now it's 3rd and 14 for Cleveland on their own 16. On a pitch out, Dub Jones swings to his left, but Don Paul brings him down with a jarring tackle after a 2-yard gain. So on 4th down, Horace Gillum lifts a long, high kick. Vitamin T. Smith signals for a fair catch in the Los Angeles 45 as the first quarter comes to a close. Score, Rams nothing, Browns nothing. Bob Waterfield hands off to Tank Younger. Younger smashes the center, fumbles, but Jim Keane recovers for Los Angeles on the 49. Then Bob Waterfield drops back behind good protection, fires a spot pass to V.T. Smith, who tucks it in and scampers for a first down in the Cleveland 33. Vitamin Smith takes a handoff from Waterfield, tries to outflank the Cleveland line, but Tom James is right there with waiting arms to bring the ball carrier down for a 5-yard loss. Second down, 15 yards from the first down in the Cleveland 38. Bob Waterfield drops back, tosses a screen pass to Dick Horner, good for 14 yards before Warren Lahr makes the tackle. Needing but 1 yard to keep this drive alive, the Rams call on Vitamin Smith, who more than makes it up with a 7-yard charge. First down, Los Angeles on the Cleveland 17. Smith again carries, finds the same hole, this time to pick up 3. Now well within touchdown range, Bob Waterfield steps back, fires low and incomplete. Intended for Smith, but interference is called on the play, and the Rams are given a first down in the Cleveland 12. The Rams in balanced line, T formation. The handoff goes to Dick Horner, who blasts over right tackle for 4 yards. Vitamin Smith cuts back over center to deliver the ball to the Cleveland 6. Now just 4 yards from first down and 6-man touchdown, Dan Tyler behind a key block by Elroy Hirsch. Circles right in for 5 yards. A first down on the Cleveland 1-foot line. From here, it takes only one plunge by Dick Horner to put Los Angeles out in front in this World Championship football game. With Glenn Davis holding, Waterfield will attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good to make the score Los Angeles 7, Cleveland nothing. Woodley Lewis kicks off for the Rams. Ken Carpenter waits, takes it 4 yards within his own end zone, and comes charging back upfield. He's hit at the 20, fumbles, scrambles to his feet, and quickly recovers before being rolled out of bounds. So it's Cleveland's ball, first down on their own 14. Otto Graham goes back to pass to begin another Cleveland aerial march. He fires over the middle to Max Speedy, complete on the 31. Keeping his passes low to avert possible interception, Graham pitches another strike to Max Speedy, who cuts to the sidelines and is run out of bounds on the Cleveland 41. With the ball resting just 6 inches short of a first down, Carpenter lowers his head and blasts to the 43. Cleveland's ball first down on the 43. Graham lobs a short pass to Ken Carpenter, who rolls for 17 yards. And once more, the Cleveland Browns set up camp in Los Angeles territory. Otto Graham drops back, setting his sights on a payoff pitch. He just barely gets it away. Dub Jones is under the ball, but so is Marv Johnson of the Rams, who bats the ball down at the Los Angeles 5. Second down, Graham drops back to try again. He's being rushed. Andy Robustelli grabs him in a vice-like grip, and Graham is thrown for a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 16 for Cleveland. Graham again back, but hot on his heels is the Rams' Larry Brink, who grabs on and hangs on to nail Graham for another loss, this time 9 yards. So on 4th down with the ball on their own 45, the Browns go into punt formation. Horace Gillum's high looping kick falls into the arms of Vitamin Smith, who signals for a fair catch on the Ram 18. Waterfield hands the ball to Vitamin Smith, who tries to outflank the Cleveland line. A play good for 3 yards before the Browns close in. Los Angeles in possession on their own 21. Waterfield behind good protection, arches the ball far left field, but Cleveland's Warren Lyle leaps into the picture to intercept, and the Browns take over on their own 45. From here, Graham delivers a first down pass, smack into the arms of Max Speedy for 10 yards. After a second down pass falls incomplete, Graham again takes aim, fires, but Ken Carpenter fails to hang on to the ball. So on 4th down, Paul Brown sends in Lou Groza to attempt a 52-yard field goal. Ball is on the ground. The kick is in the air. It's straight and true, falling over the crossbar and between the uprights. What a kick by Mr. Lou Groza. A new championship game record, and the scoreboard lights up to read Los Angeles 7, Cleveland 3. After the kickoff, it's the Rams' ball on their own 20. Dick Horner squeezes through the middle to pick up 2 yards. On 2nd and 8, Waterfield steps back. He's rushed and fires incomplete, intended for Tom Fears. It's 3rd down, Los Angeles on their own 22. Waterfield is again dropping back, winding up for a long one. Smith cuts for the sidelines to get under the ball, but it falls out of bounds and incomplete. On 4th down, Waterfield stands back on his 8-yard line, gets the pass from center and boots a high wobbling kick that falls out of bounds on the Cleveland 46. Now watch Otto Graham go into action. Behind a solid wall, he whips a pass to Max Speedy to put the ball on the Los Angeles 40. Again, Graham back, lobs a screen pass to big Marion Motley, who roars up the far sidelines for 23 yards before being knocked out of bounds at the 17. Then, in a sensational play that catches the Ram defense snapping, Otto Graham passes to Dub Jones, who takes it all alone for a Cleveland tally, and the Browns go out in front for the first time. With Tom James holding, Lou Groza will attempt a very important extra point. The toe follows through, the ball is in the air, it's good, and the big stadium scoreboard reads Cleveland 10, Los Angeles 7. After the kickoff, it's the Rams' ball on their own 20-yard line. Bob Waterfield passes in the flat to Glenn Davis, and Mr. Outside totes the leather for an 11-yard gain. Waterfield gets good protection, drops back to his own 20-yard line, whips a pass to Elroy Hirsch, who makes a great overhead catch and goes out of bounds on the Ram 45. Waterfield hands off to his halfback, Vitamin Smith. Smith swings wide to his left, but can't avoid 2 Cleveland tacklers who smack him out of bounds for a 2-yard loss. Now, with only 1 minute 25 seconds remaining in the first half, the Rams come swooping into Cleveland territory again as the Waterfield to Hirsch pass puts the ball on the 39. In a race against the clock, the Rams hustle to the attack. Waterfield stands behind a solid wall of blockers and snaps a sizzling pass that Tom Fears plucks out of the air on the Cleveland 21. 58 seconds remain. Waterfield looks, passes in the flat to Glenn Davis, but Cleveland's captain Tony Adamley cuts him down for a 2-yard loss. In just 35 seconds, the first half of this great classic will be history. Waterfield pitches to the goal, but Tom James intercepts for Cleveland, snatching the ball right out of the arms of rangy Tom Fears. And there's the gun that ends the first half of the World Championship football game from Los Angeles. Score, Cleveland Browns 10, Los Angeles Rams 7. The Rams go off the field to a thunderous applause by the hometown fans. Then, against the cool green grass of the playing field itself, colorful majorettes take the spotlight. Gleaming batons and large, shaggy pom-poms match tempo and brilliance with the Los Angeles band. And in true Far Western tradition, riders entertain the crowd. Now the teams are coming back in the field, and we're just about ready for the second half of this championship battle, brought to you by the national champion of quality, Miller High Life. Lou Groza kicks off for Cleveland. The Rams' Jerry Williams takes it on the bounce at the 5 and follows his interference upfield to the 26. Bob Waterfield whirls, hands off to Davis, and Mr. Outside plays Mr. Inside as he picks up 4 yards through the middle of the line. Second down, 6 in the Los Angeles 30. Dan Toller takes a pitch out, swings around right end to move the ball to the 33. Deacon Dan Toller again carries, this time cutting inside right end for 5 yards, a first down on the 37. D.T. Smith starts to his left, cuts into the line, but Cleveland's Hal Herring brings him down with a slashing tackle for a loss of 3 yards. Bob Waterfield drops back as if to pass, tucks the ball under Glenn Davis's arm. Davis weaves his way through the Cleveland line for 5 yards. It's 3rd and 8 for Los Angeles on their own 40-yard line. Waterfield back, whips a pass to Elroy Hirsch for a first down in the Cleveland 46. Bob Waterfield hands the ball to halfback Dan Toller, who smashes into the line, fumbles, and Hal Herring recovers for Cleveland on the Browns 41. Now for one of the biggest thrills of the game, Otto Graham back to pass. Larry Brink is the man charging in. Collars Graham, slams him to the ground. The ball bounces free. Andy Robustelli, Graham freshman end, scoops up the loose ball and runs all the way down to the Cleveland 2-yard line. First down, goal to go. Listen to those Los Angeles fans. Dan Toller cracks over center to move the ball 1 yard closer. Toller again carrying, this time submarining the Cleveland line to put the ball 6 inches from that last white stripe. Then, as expectant cameramen rim the Cleveland end zone, Toller spins through right guard for a Los Angeles touchdown to put the Rams out in front once more. Glenn Davis waits for the pass in center. Waterfield stands in position. There's the kick. It's through the uprights to make the score Los Angeles 14, Cleveland 10. Woodley Lewis kicks off for the Rams. The ball is taken by Ken Carpenter in the end zone, who dashes off between the uprights and all the way to the Cleveland 27 before being run out of bounds. Graham hands to Marion Motley, who's hit at the line of scrimmage, then squirms and fights his way for a 4-yard advance. Second down, Cleveland on their own 31. Otto Graham passes straight over the middle. Dub Jones is there to wrap it up and ramble to a first down on the Ram 42. Rams in the 7-man line now charging in fast on Graham. Graham throws. The ball is deflected by Lavelli, and Jerry Williams pulls it out of the air to intercept for Los Angeles and return to the 33-yard line. 2 passes by Waterfield fall incomplete. Then he snaps one over the center that's almost intercepted by Cleveland's Cliff Lewis, but it's ruled incomplete. So, after 3 tries, net nary a yard, Waterfield sends a 4th down boot deep into Cleveland territory. Carpenter returns to the 23, but a Cleveland clipping penalty puts the ball back on the Cleveland 8-yard line. From here, Dub Jones fumbles a Graham pitch out, recovers on the run, and picks up 3 yards around right end. With the ball on the 11-yard line, Otto Graham goes back, runs to his right, throws incomplete, but an offside penalty against the Rams puts the ball on the Cleveland 16. On 3rd down, Graham behind excellent protection, passes complete to Dub Jones, who steps out of bounds at the 30. Again, it's Graham dropping back deep for a tremendous heave far upfield. Ken Carpenter is behind the defense, frantically racing to get under the ball, and just can't get there in time as it falls incomplete. Second down, 10 yards from the first down. Graham is rushed. Passes incomplete in the flat. Almost intercepted by the Rams, Herbie Rich. It's 3rd down now with Graham back to pitch again. This time it's complete to Max Speedy for a first down on the Cleveland 40. Marion Motley finds a gaping hole of a right tackle and hurdles for 11 yards. Another first down on the Los Angeles 49. The Browns reach deep into the bag of tricks for this play. Graham passes. Max Speedy takes it all by himself and waltzes into the end zone. But wait a minute. There's a holding penalty against the Browns. The touchdown is nullified. The play is called back. A tough break for Cleveland as the referee places the ball back on the Browns' 25-yard line. Another tough break is presently in store as end Robustelli and Larry Brink come charging in to smear a Graham pass attempt for an 11-yard loss. A third down run by Jones loses a yard, so on fourth down, Horace Gillum punts from his own goal line. Tom Kalminer signals for the fair catch, and here's why as Cleveland's Abe Gibran confronts him face to face. Norm Van Brocklin is now in the game at the helm of the Los Angeles Rams. Gets away his first pass of the ball game. Elroy Hirsch has it, drops it, incomplete. Second down in the Cleveland 49. Van Brocklin arches a spiraling pass downfield, smack into the arms of Tom Fears, who's down at the 10. Gets up, moves all the way down to the 1-yard line before he's permanently halted.
Johnny Thompson finally brought him down, but Mr. Fears, with a Herculean effort, took the ball to the 1-yard line. It's a fine pass by Van Brocklin, a great catch by Fears, and the Rams are right on the goal line, leading 14-10. Now the backfield, Van Brocklin, Smith, Towler, and Williams. Ball is given to the fullback, Towler, and Towler is thrown back to the 2-yard line. Dan Towler, the fullback, thrown for a yard loss back to the 2-yard line. We'll make it a 2-yard loss back to the 3-yard line and make it second down, 3 to go. Adam Lee and Lahr made the tackle for Cleveland. Tom Fears gets a great hand as he comes out of the lineup. It's second down, 3 to go. The ball 3 yards away from a touchdown. Larry Brink's in at left end now for the Rams. Ball is again given to the fullback, Towler, and Towler is met at the line of scrimmage, thrown for a yard loss to the 4 by Kissel and Adam Lee. It's third down, 4 to go. Magnificent goal line stand thus far. 30 seconds left on the scoreboard clock in the third quarter. 14-10 the score. Rams lead. Towler at left halfback now. Horner at full. Ball is given to Dick Horner, and Horner is dropped at the 3-yard line, and it's fourth down, 3 to go. Herring, Willis, and Adamley made the tackle. 14-10 the score. A brilliant goal line stand here by the Browns. Now what will the strategy be of Joe Steidehar's Rams? And 3 plays, they've wound up with a net loss of 3 yards. They're 4 yards away from a touchdown, right out in front of the goalpost. The score is 14-10. 5 seconds left in the scoreboard clock. It's fourth down, folks. 4 yards to go. This may be the last play and may not start before the end of the period. There's the gun. The end of the third quarter ends with a score of the Rams 14, the Browns 10. Now while the teams change goals for the fourth quarter, here's an interesting message. They're playing for a tie at the moment. They're leading 14-10. This will make 17, and of course that would protect them against a touchdown and a extra point. It'll be a field goal from the 10.5, 11-yard line. Waterfield trying from an angle to the right. The ball's in the ground. They're going to fake it. And the ball goes over to the Browns on downs on the 17-yard line. Glenn Davis, it was a fake field goal. Glenn Davis carried the ball. He was tackled by Gerald Palmer. And the Browns take over on one of the greatest goal line stands of the year. 14-10, the Rams lead, but what a goal line stand those Browns put on. On 4 plays, they threw the Rams back 17 yards. So now the Browns are back in the ball game, trailing 14-10. They have a first down on their own 17-yard line. Jones wide to the left. 7-4 defense for the Rams. Graham goes back to pass. Graham's pass is down the field and complete at the 22-23-yard line to Dub Jones. Jones is up to the 25, then came back trying to break downfield. Jerry Williams made the tackle. It's a 5-yard gain on the play, and a second down, 5 to go. Below Lawton Carver, the head of the International News Service Sports Department. Nice message from Lawton. Calling signals Otto Graham on third down. Otto goes back. He passes. Intercepted. The 10, the 5. He's at the 1. And knocked out of bounds to the 1-yard line, but Johnson intercepted the ball. And once more. The ball's back in the Brown 1-yard line. Duff Jones really rifled him out of bounds with a shoulder block, but his first down goal to go a yard away from the touchdown on Marvin Johnson's interception. 28-yard run back. And now the Rams have another great scoring chance, and the Browns on defense are moving in to try and stop them again, just as they did a moment ago. Whether they can make 2 goal line stands like they just did 2 minutes ago remains to be seen. It almost seems out of the question. Davis and Horner in the backfield of the Rams on the 1-yard line this time. Coming out of the huddle. Ball is given to the fullback, Horner. Horner struggles for the goal line. He's met by Thompson and Kissel. Thompson and Kissel met him at the line of scrimmage. Second down 1. That's 5 plays now against that goal line of the Browns, and 5 of them have been stopped. Whether they can do it for 3 more remains to be seen and might tell the story of the ball game. The score is 14-10. The Rams lead. Rams come out of the huddle. Ball is again given to Horner, the fullback, and again Horner hits the middle of the line, and this time he's hit by Palmer, Herring, and Lahr. Third down, about a half a yard to go from the goal line. Third down, the big Brown line digs in. Drilling goal line stand. That's 6 plays they've had, 6 shots. And it's about a half a yard away from the goal line. You can see the ball down there right next to the chalk mark. The score is 14-10. It's third down for the Rams. Rams come out of the huddle. Balance line, T formation. Quarterback sneak by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin. Whistle on the play. We'll wait and see. It looks like maybe a penalty of backfield in motion. Referee Gibbs has the ball, and the Rams are penalized 5 yards for backfield in motion. Third down, a little over 5 yards to go. Van Brocklin goes back to toss it. He does to Davis at the 5, and Davis is hit on the 6. It's 4th down, 6 to go. Warren Lahr made the tackle. 7 plays. The Browns have played on defense some of the 7 finest plays of the year. Bob Waterfield now may try for that 17th point. He's coming in at quarterback. There's an example of real defensive work on the part of the Cleveland Browns. For you folks listening to it on the radio and watching it on your television screens, you'll very seldom see play like that in the clutch. The ball's on the ground. Waterfield boots it. It's good. The score is 17-10. The Rams lead. And hats off to a great Brown defense. The Rams will kick off. The Browns will receive. Bert Bell, the commissioner of the National Football League, who's done one of the most remarkable jobs in sportsman's history, unable to be here today because of illness. We all send our very best to Bert back in Philadelphia, and we certainly send our very best to Harold Red Grange, the famous galloping ghost, who has pneumonia in Chicago. Everyone here is thinking about him and wishing him nothing but the very best. Getting ready for the kickoff. Woodley Lewis will boot it. There's a fine kick downfield with the score 17-10. Ball is taken by Ken Carpenter in the end zone. He's out to the 5. He slants to the 15, to the 20, the 25, to the 30, and a nice return by Ken Carpenter. First down for the Browns in the 30. Next Saturday afternoon, the Dumont Network, the Shrine East-West game from San Francisco. And Tom Gallery will be up there for that one. There's an injury on the play. It's 1st and 10 for the Browns on the Brown 30-yard line. The score, friends, 14-10. The Rams are 17-10. The Rams lead. An injured player being worked on at the 25-yard line. Time left in the game about 12 minutes. Backfield. Jones is wide to the left. Graham goes back to pass. Graham lifts one downfield to the 45. A brilliant catch is made by Max Speedy, and Max Speedy's out of bounds on the 49-yard line. A sensational pass and catch and a first down for the Browns in the Brown 49. Bob Boyd knocked him out of bounds, but it's first down for Cleveland. 17-10 the score. On the 49-yard line. Score 17-10. The Rams in front. Lavelli's wide to the right. Baumgartner's wide to the right. Erlinardo goes back. He can't get it away. He watches watching his blockers. He's at the 45 to 50, down to the 45 to 40, the 35 to 30, 25, and Clutch Graham takes the ball to the 18-yard line. All the way down to the 18-yard line. Otto Graham puts his team back in the ball game on the most thrilling run of the afternoon. First down on the 18-yard line. Otto Graham takes the ball down to the 18-yard line, running wide around the right side of the Ram line. And Big Otto got some great blocks there along the way. First down, 10 on the 18-yard line. Carpenter comes in the backfield. That was a 33-yard run for Graham. Same thing he did last year against the Rams. LaBelle threw a key block on that dash. Graham gives the ball behind the line to Carpenter, and he moves down to the 13-yard line. Gain on the play of 5 yards before Marvin Johnson made the tackle. 17 to 10 the score. The Rams lead. The Browns threaten. About 11 minutes left to play in the game, and the Browns are knocking on touchdown door. Time is out. Cleveland team calls timeout. And here is Earl Gillespie.
Thank you very much, Harry. Well, fans are looking at our Miller High Life scoreboard right now. We see the Cleveland Browns have attempted 36 passes and completed 16, while the Rams have tried 27 and completed 12. The Browns lead in first downs, 18 to 17. The scoring so far in this football game, the Browns scored 10 points. In the second quarter, the Los Angeles Rams had 7. As they left the field at halftime, it was Cleveland 10, Los Angeles 7. One touchdown was scored in the third quarter, that by the Los Angeles Rams to make the score 14 to 10, and a field goal by Bob Waterfield in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, has enlarged the Rams' lead to 7 full points now at 17 to 10. But these Cleveland Browns are touchdown bound right now, and a touchdown would tie up this football game out here at the Coliseum. A timeout on the playing field. We have the trainers out there talking to the boys and getting them all set for these last 10 minutes and about 20 seconds to the final whistle here in this National Football League Championship game. Otto Graham was trapped on that last play, the 2 plays ago. He was trapped back around the 39-yard line, the 49-yard line, raised 33 yards. A hit across the sidelines and was rolled out of bounds finally on the 18 by Robustelli. And this boy Robustelli almost had one of the great thrills of a defensive lineman when he picked up an Otto Graham fumble and rambled all the way down to the 1-yard line when he was caught from behind after falling once and getting to his feet. He was dropped on the 1. And so Robustelli on the verge of a touchdown, one of the few touchdowns scored by a defensive lineman in National Football League Championship play. He didn't do it, though. Here is Harry Wismer now as the warning whistle has sounded. Harry?
Second down, 5 to go. The ball on the 13-yard line. Browns come out of the huddle. They're trailing 17 to 10. Graham calling signals. Graham and the quarterback sneak, holds onto the ball and drives to the 11-yard line, picking up 2 more valuable yards, and it's third down, 3 to go. The ball on the 11-yard line of Los Angeles. And Mr. Graham is at the helm. Graham gives it to the right halfback, Jones. He's at the 5. He hurdles to the 5. It's first down, goal to go. Rich made the tackle. Jones made the run. The blocking up front was very effective, and it's first down for the Browns on the Rams' 5-yard line. First down on the 5, 17 to 10 the score. The Rams lead. This game has been tight and tough all afternoon. 5 yards away from a touchdown. 9.5 minutes left to play in the game. The ball right out in front of the goalpost. Graham and a pitch out to Jones. Jones struggles to the 1. Second down, 1 yard for a touchdown. Jones took it to the 1-yard line on the 4-yard canter, and a very valuable 4 yards they turned out to be. 1 yard away from a touchdown now for the Browns. 1 yard away from a possible tie football game here in the fourth quarter. Second down, 3 downs to go, 1 yard. The Rams had it and couldn't make it. The Browns have it now. Can they make it? That's the big picture here on the playing field at Los Angeles Coliseum. One of the most thrilling, hard-fought football games ever played anywhere. Out of the huddle now comes Cleveland. Balance line, T formation. Graham gets the call, and Graham loses the yard back to the 2 by Winkler, Younger, Weston, Paul. It's third down, 2 to go for a touchdown as Graham loses the yard and the quarterback sneaks. Ball is given to Carpenter. He battled through, and the score is 17 to 16. Carpenter goes in for the tally, and it's 17 to 16. cutting off his own right tackle on the slashing run. Nice blocking up front, and the score is 17-16. And now Mr. Groza comes in. Last year he did it with a field goal. This time it's up to him for his team whether or not he ties up the ball game. The big Ram line will try and block the kick. It'll be from the 10-yard line for the 17th point. Both teams are poised and ready. 22 athletes on the field. The ball is in, up, and over, and the score is tied at 17 all. 17-17 in the fourth quarter. A great run on the part of Otto Graham set up the touchdown. The Rams will receive, the Browns will kick off, and this football game is tied up. We pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is LBS, the Liberty Broadcasting System.
Lionel Barrymore stars in A Christmas Carol this evening, immediately following the football game on WEBR Buffalo.
Rosa approaches the ball. There's a towering end-over-ender downfield that'll go out. It did, right out of the end zone without even hitting the ground. Over 70 yards, that kick traveled in the air, and it comes out to the 20-yard line of the Rams, 1st and 10. And now the Rams will try and get back in the lead with the score tied up at 17-17. Needless for me to say, the thing that's kept the Browns in the ball game was that great exhibition of defensive play. Twice on their own goal line, a yard away from a touchdown, the Rams had to finally come up on the 8th play with a field goal. All right, Van Brocklin gives the ball to Glenn Davis. He's at the 15, at the 18, the 20, and knocked out of bounds in the 22. Glenn Davis hit by George Young and knocked out of bounds in the 22-yard line. Second down, 8. Second down, the ball on the 22-yard line. The score 17-17. Both teams moving. We'll see where the penalty will be. Van Brocklin goes back and passes out to Davis in the flat. Incomplete. Now, if this game ends in a tie, friends, the contest will go until someone goes into the lead, known as a sudden death playoff. 5-yard penalty called against Cleveland for offside. Back to pass goes Van Brocklin. Van throws over the middle, and it's caught on the 40 by Fears. He's at the 30, 20. He scores, standing up. The Rams lead. The play covered 72 yards. The 28-yard line across the goal line. A great catch, a fine pass by Van Brocklin, and the Rams go back in the lead. 23-17. Listen to that crowd roar. Waterfield comes in to try the extra point. Thompson comes back in at guard. Davis will hold. Thrilling play. 72 yards on the touchdown pass. Listen to that crowd roar. Davis will hold at the 11-yard line. Waterfield will try for the extra point. The ball's on the ground. It's in the air. The kick is good. The Browns are offside. The Rams decline the penalty. The score is 24-17. The Rams lead. Time left to play 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Unofficially. Baumgartner and Carpenter in the deep position. Woodley kicks it. Nice kick. Downfield fumble. Picked up by Carpenter on the 5. Back to the 10. The blocking forms. He's at the 20. 25. He brings it out nicely to the 27. First down for the Browns and the Browns 27. Marvin Johnson made the tackle for Los Angeles. Marvin Johnson made the tackle for Los Angeles. It's first down, 10 to go for the Browns on the Browns 27-yard line. The score 24-17. The Rams lead in a real storybook thriller played in storybook land, film land, out here on the coast. Out of the huddle come the Browns. Carpenter's wide to the right. Graham is at the helm again. Graham goes back to pass. Being rushed. Passes downfield. It's intercepted. And it's Paul down the field to the 21-yard line, to the 15-yard line, to the 14-yard line. Biscuits made the tackle, and the Rams move in. Jim Winkler did some great blocking. But this just isn't Mr. Graham's day. First down on the 14-yard line, 24-17 the score. The Rams lead. Rams have been in the championship game the last 3 years. begins to look like this is their day. Balance line T formation. Running the ball, and down the field comes Vitamin. And Vitamin T holds on down to the 13-yard line where Herring made the tackle. Herring took it down to Vitamin T. Smith took it down to the 13-yard line. Of course, they're in a position also for a field goal if they don't make the first down, which is also very important in the game's play and strategy here. That forward pass from Van Brocklin's appears will be one long to be remembered here in history of the Los Angeles Rams, and the folks here who are Ram happy are really jubilant now. Out of the huddle they come. Second down, 9 to go. Van Brocklin calling signals. Van Brocklin behind the line, fakes nicely, throws into the end zone, and the pass is broken up on the goal line, meant for Elroy Hirsch. Nice faking on the part of Van Brocklin. Third down, 9 to go. Warren Lahr broke it up for Cleveland, and a grand play for the Cleveland boy, and it's third down, 9 to go. Less than 6 minutes left to play in the contest. The score, 24-17, the Rams lead. (24-17) the score. Crowd still buzzing on that play from Van Brocklin to Fears. That's Glenn Davis, number 41, wide to the right. That's Tom Fears, the touchdown maker of the day, wide to the left, number 55. That's Mr. Van Brocklin giving the ball to the fullback, and he's thrown at the 16-yard line. He's setting the play up for a field goal. Waterfield comes in. Kissel and Adamley made the tackle, and here is a very important play in the contest also now, because the field goal would put the Rams out in front by 10 points. The ball's on the ground. The kick is blocked. It was blocked, and the ball is rolling, all the way out to the 38-yard line where it goes out of bounds. What a play for that line of the Browns on defense as they come in to block the try for a field goal. Bill Willis was the man that would block that kick, and it's first down for the Browns on the Browns' 38-yard line. And the Browns once more stay in the thick of the fight as they block Waterfield's field goal attempt from the 23-yard line. 5 minutes left to play on the scoreboard clock. Score 24-17. The Rams lead. 7 points difference between the two teams with 5 minutes left to play in the contest. Paul Brown walking up and down in front of the bench. It's second down. Graham calling signals. Graham goes back to pass. Graham throws over the middle. It's complete to Carpenter on a fine stab at the 50-yard line. And Graham stays in there as he brings his team out to the midfield stripe. Williams made the tackle along with Paul and Marvin Johnson. Score 24-17. The Rams lead. The Browns come out of the huddle. Wide to the left goes Mr. Dub Jones. Played his heart out today. Graham calls signals. Graham goes back to pass. Jones button hook. Graham's being rushed. Otto may run. He comes out to the 48 and hangs down to his feet and tries to get out of bounds, but doesn't. 4 minutes left to play. Bob Boyd and Toogood made the tackle. Second down. 12 yards to go. Balance line, T formation. Graham calling signals. Graham goes back. He'll have to hurry. It's the screen. And the pass is wild. Incomplete. 24-17. That pass was met on the screen to the fullback Motley, but it fell incomplete. 3.5 minutes left to play in the game. The Rams are 3.5 minutes away from winning a championship. The last one they won was in Cleveland in 1945 when they beat the Redskins. And the temperature that day was 0. We were broadcasting the game. Very freak play that's no more in the record books in the rule book. Sammy Barr threw a forward pass in the end zone and hit the goalpost and went out of the end zone for an automatic safety. George Hollis was standing right behind me, and he called the play. Dub Jones wide to the left. Graham calling signals. Graham goes back to pass. Graham throws over the middle, and his pass is complete down to the 42-yard line. A yard short of a first down. Carpenter made the catch. It's up the 42-yard line on fourth down, and of course they'll gamble here. Fourth down, a yard to go for the first down. This is the Browns' last chance. The score is 24-17. A lot of excitement and a lot of hope are wrapped up in this next play. 3 minutes left to play in the game. Everybody in the stadium standing. About on the 42-yard line. Lynn Houston comes in with the play. Browns come out of the huddle. Carpenter comes back into a tight T formation. Number 84. Graham calls signals. Graham gives it to the right halfback, Jones. The blocking is excellent. Jones doesn't make it. The ball goes over to the Rams. Drake made the tackle. Boyd came in. Paul was there, down Paul. And the Rams have a chance for their first championship since 1945. The ball's in the 44-yard line. First down 10. Trying a wide play, the Browns lost their chance for a first down. 1 yard away from a first down, they tried to sweep the right side of the Rams line. The Rams were waiting for that play, and now they'll try and stall out the clock. 2.5 minutes of playing time remaining in this contest. Appreciate the many fine wires from all over the United States this afternoon, friends. Out of the huddle they come. Balance line T formation. Calling signals is Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin gives it to Vitamin T. Smith. Look at him hustle. He's up to 40, 45. He moves to the 50 and out of bounds on the 48-yard line of Cleveland. John Kissel made the tackle. He went out of bounds on the 48-yard line, but it's a first down. Second down, rather. He made 9 yards in the play. 1 yard to go for the first down. The ball on the 48. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the game. 24-17 the score. The Rams lead. Don't forget the wonderful East and West game on Dumont. Out of the huddle they come. Balance line, T formation. Quarterback sneak, and it's Mr. Van Brocklin making the first down to the 45-yard line. First down for the Rams. Rams lead 24-17, folks. Ball's on the 45-yard line. Sandusky, Willis, and Kissel made the tackle. There's the 2-minute warning by the officials. They've been in there doing a splendid job again this afternoon. Ball is given to Glenn. Glenn Davis is thrown for a 2-yard loss back to the 47. It's second down, 12 to go. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play in the game. 24-17 the score. The Rams lead. And here is Earl Gillespie.
Thank you very much, Harry Wismer. Fans, we're going to see, I think, quite a football game in this last minute and 45 seconds. Naturally, the Los Angeles Rams trying to hang on to that football. They'll be just trying to run out the clock, and the Browns will be fighting and trying to scramble the football away from the quarterback in there right now, Norm Van Brocklin. Bob Waterfield has played a tremendous football game. Van Brocklin, when he came in, started right off with that great right arm of his and hit a couple of boys, and of course the most electrifying play of the football game was his long pass to the left end, Tommy Fears, who made a great catch in a long 70-yard run that put the Rams out in front. The scoreboard shows L.A. 24, Cleveland 17. The warning whistle once again, Harry Wismer.
1 minute and 45 seconds of playing time remaining in the football game. 24-17 the score. The hopes and dreams of both of these teams, both of the squads and their fans from all over the United States now rest in the last minute and 45 seconds of football play. Just before happiness at Christmas. All right, behind the line, the ball is given to Glenn Davis. The former Army star is at the 50, down to the 49, and he's dropped at that point for a 2-yard loss. Of course, the wide plays are eating up the time, and that's what the Rams want. It's third down with 1.5 minutes left to play in the game. Joe DeFranco, who's tried to help these Rams win for many years, is now holding his breath as Davis goes wide to the left. Van Brocklin, the quarterback, calls signals. Van Brocklin goes back to pass. He throws on the screen, or throws the pass, rather, down to Fears, and it's the great Mr. Fears who makes the catch down to the 41-yard line. 50 seconds left, 55 seconds, now 50. James made the tackle along with Shula. 45, you can see that important clock. The sands the timer moving there. 40 seconds left, 24-17 the score. Waterfield steps back in punt formation. 20 seconds left to play in the game. Pass from center. Waterfield boots it. It's a long kick. It's a good kick. Downfield it hits and goes into the end zone for the automatic touchback. The ball will come out to the 20-yard line of Cleveland with 15 seconds of playing time remaining in this football game today. The score 24-17. 24-17. The Rams lead. The ball on the 20-yard line. And Rapid Robert Hope down in San Diego now is probably right down on his knees. Browns come out of the huddle. Rams lead 24-17. Graham goes back to pass. Graham passes complete. There's going to be a ball on the end of that one. And it's a nice toss and out of bounds to Carpenter. Completed forward pass from Graham to McSpeedy and a lateral to Carpenter. And Carpenter scooted for the sidelines to stop the clock. With 6 seconds left, the Browns still trying valiantly. They have a first down on their own 38-yard line. Two great football teams. Everyone in the stands standing. A thrilling finish. The Browns are going to try right to the last second, as they always have done, under Mickey McBride and Paul Brown. The ball's on that 38-yard line, friends. Rams out in front. Back to pass. There's a lateral out to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to throw a long forward pass downfield. The pass is broken up from the 22-yard line. The scoreboard clock says the game is over. There's the one. The football game is over. The Rams have won the World Football Championship. And watch that field. Stuyvesant is mobbed. They've mobbed Joe Stuyvesant. Jumbo Joe is now on the shoulders of all his team. Joe's been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm sure his team are very happy tonight. Well, it was a great football game, folks. You can see all the excitement down there in the field. A real championship thriller. The final score, 24-17, the Rams. Earl Gillespie and I will be back in just a moment with a complete summary of this 1951 football classic. Meantime, we'll line up the final statistics. Here's a last-minute message. Today, our program is produced for Dumont by Bob Breckner. Director, Forrest Mashburn. Technical Director, Joe Bluth. Cameraman, Dick White. Chuck LaForce, Art Welcher, Clyde Bell. Audio, Vince Bushley. Video, Bob Ringer. Video, Frank Dafflin. Floor Manager, Bruce Satterley. And Floor Manager, Herb Lambrecht. Congratulations to all you gentlemen and to my spotters. I certainly appreciate the wonderful job you all did out here this afternoon. We have a few minutes left, friends. You've witnessed one of the great football games of all time here at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. 24-17 the score as the Rams finally break through to win the championship they've fought and sought for the last 3 years. 3 years ago, we were here in the rain and the storm, a real storm, and the final score of that football game found the Eagles coming through to win the contest as Van Buren was the big star. Last year, the Rams went to Cleveland hoping to win the championship there. And in that contest played before a very cold crowd on a very, very stormy day with the ice and snow in Cleveland's fine municipal stadium. The final score was 30-28. And the Rams lost that ball game in the last 17 seconds in the great kick by Groza and the fine all-around play of Otto Graham. Today, you saw what happened. Once more, coming through in the clutch, Van Brocklin passing to Tom Fears, and that play was the play of the ball game, the play of the day that saved the day for the Los Angeles Rams of Joe Stuyvesant. We would like to tip our hat to both coaches and to the owners of both teams and to the players of both teams for a remarkable presentation in this contest today. Stuyvesant's a happy man tonight. He's had this coming to him, a lot of folks think, for some time. Paul Brown, his team has lost. He's had very few defeats in his life. The official attendance here today, 59,475. But Brown, champion that he is, can take defeat just like Stuyvesant had to take it last year. And this year, and this game, winds up the end of a great football season in the National Football League. Next year, of course, professional football will become even greater, stronger, and more popular. As you can see what happened in this contest today, you really get your money's worth in thrills and action and all-around performance offensively and defensively. When they say these teams don't play on defense, you have to look to the Browns' great defensive stand along the goal line when they stopped the Rams 7 times in a row, and the 8th time they tried a field goal. Now I'd like to call Earl Gillespie up here for a final word before we sign off. It's been a pleasure working with Earl. He's from Milwaukee. He does a lot of fine work for Miller there, and it's been a real thrill to have you with me, Earl, and congratulations to you.
Well, thank you very much, Harry Wismer. As a matter of fact, it's my thrill to work with Harry Wismer on my first championship football game for the Miller Brewing Company. I'm quite sure the fans across this great nation, Harry, enjoyed your fine work in this outstanding game of the year. Thank you very much, Harry Wismer.
Thank you, Earl Gillespie, and thanks to all the folks from Milwaukee, Vern Mullen, Ed Ball, Bob Conrad, and Tom Gowrie. It's been a real privilege and pleasure working this contest on Dumont and over Liberty today to the folks throughout the United States and shortwaved all over the world. Well, fans, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The best to all of you everywhere. That winds up your play-by-play report of this World Championship football game. And, of course, we couldn't let this opportunity go by without wishing you and yours the very best of everything. Thanks for being with us.